Hey everyone, it's me Shimon and welcome to episode 21 of yet another tech podcast. Today I'm joined by Suyash from Lenovo India. We'll be discussing about new Legion products in India, a whole new way of ordering laptops called CTO, realm of esports and gaming in India, future of gaming, and much more. So tune in folks, this is going to be really interesting. Oh, by the way, do you love coffee? Oh, same here, but I'm not talking about coffee today. I'm talking about Ko-fi. So what is Ko-fi? Ko-fi is a platform where you can support the creators you love so that they can push out more content. And hey, now you can even support the podcast by heading over to the link in the show notes. Alright, on to the episode now. For those who might not know about you, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay, so I handle the product marketing for Legion in India. Okay, it is basically a part of the consumer PC business group for Lenovo.
Okay, so if I had to ask, what's your current daily driver in terms of your laptop and your phone?
Of course, since we are a PC company, so my love is more for the PC, and we hardly get time to use the phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, why don't you tell about the products which were launched today?
Okay, so we basically launched three products, two on the notebook side, one on the desktop. So the notebook we launched Wi-Fi 40, which is starting from a 69,990 price point with 1650 graphics. Wi-Fi 40 have three variants in terms of GTX. One is 1650, 1660 Ti and 2060, RTX 2060. Then there is Wi-Fi 740, which is starting at 129,990 price point. And that has 1660 Ti, 2060 and 2070 GTX and all with 144Hz display.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Plus T530 desktop, which also starts at a 69,990 price point with 1650 graphics.
okay. Correct me if I'm wrong. All of these three products can be customized as per the user's choice?
So when you talk about customization, what kind of customization you are looking at? So when I say customized, the customizable parts could be memory, or a customizable part is hard drive, or you can upgrade the SSD. Is there anything else you're looking at in terms of customization?
Could you explain what's the whole idea behind CTO?
Okay, so you're talking about CTO.
Correct.
So CTO is like a building your own device. So CTO, when you go to a CTO page, so CTO has a basic laptop configuration. So say for example, you selected a basic model with 1650, then you can rest all other features, like whether you need a 60 Hz or a 144 Hz screen, you need a hard drive, you need a hybrid storage, you need only SSD. So all these things, you need Windows, you need Windows plus Office. So all these things you can customize through CTO.
Okay. So, for those who don't know about this, what's the full form of CTO?
So CTO is custom to order.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, it's not exclusive to Legion, right? It's all across the whole Lenovo portfolio?
So as of now, it is exclusive to Legion and Yoga.
Legion and Yoga.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the Legion is the first one to launch for the consumer side of the business. Earlier, so the first product in CTO was Thinkpad, and then Legion, and then Yoga S, and then now future products in Yoga will also get added to it. Yeah, but not desktop as of now.
Okay, so the T710?
T530 and 730.
Yeah, so those are not under
Those
CTO.
are not under CTO as of
Okay,
now.
only laptops.
Yeah, because see, in CTO, when you design a product, suppose a consumer goes and customize a certain product, then the product get directly shipped from China.
Okay. I see.
Yeah, it's not something which is made in India. So you customize, you put the order, and it comes to the consumer directly from China. So that's how the thing is.
So since you have CTO in place, how do you select a particular SKU to sell at offline stores, say Chroma or Reliance Digital? How do you choose? Okay.
A CTO product from there or a non-CTO one?
Suppose Wi-Fi 40, it will be available in offline stores, right?
Yeah.
So how do you choose what kind of configuration you would be selling there?
Okay, so basically the current configuration what we sell is based on our intelligence. So whatever are the top basic specs which is there available in the market. Mm-hmm. So we have a product range of almost like a 12 SKUs with us, with a combination of Wi-Fi 40, Wi-Fi 740 if I talk about notebooks, and with the several combinations of GTX and the storage. Right. So with this we have some 12 odd products. Since now, why CTO? You can also ask, when you already have a 12 products, 12 SKUs, then why CTO? Now with CTO we give users further more options to customize. Suppose if there is a consumer who need only 1 terabyte SSD, then probably if I have a option of 1 TB plus 256 GB SSD, he can probably go to CTO and customize it as per his own need. So that's how. So when you ask what we are selling in India as a non-CTO product, so those are 10 to 12 based on our intelligence and the top selling specs in the market. Yeah.
That's great. And considering we experienced the rise of Legion, so could you please explain upon that? What?
Okay, so Rise of Legion is basically a online gaming platform. So we have collaborated with 6 top publishers. So just to name a few, so currently what we are doing in Delhi right now is we are doing a tournament on R6. Maybe you will see 3-4 more tournaments which will come in next by say January this year. So which will comprises of the title like PUBG, Dota, and Call of Duty, right? So and CS:GO. So these are the top titles which we'll be focusing, and all these tournaments will happen. So the format is there is a round robin on the online front. So then the qualifier and the top 4 teams will get qualified to play in the offline tournament which we are doing right now. So we will do it across India. So first is Delhi, and then it will spread across other metros in next 4 to 5 months.
And since like Lenovo is pushing the boundary in esports and everything, what is your perspective in the realm of esports in India? Is it catching up?
Esports is really catching up hard, because if I compare probably a last 1 year till now, the kind of followership which we see on esports, the kind of tournaments which are coming up in esports is phenomenal. All these AAA titles, what you are saying, the kind of followership which these titles are bringing in, and further you see the kind of esports tournament, it's really crossing the boundaries.
Like, do you personally like to play games?
Yes, so I play, so you know it very well. So I myself play, so it's really, and I see now even earlier when I see people are or the parents or the householders little susceptible about putting their kids into gaming, but now I think that thing is kind of opening up, and hence these kinds of tournament you can see the crowd is really coming up in good numbers.
Earlier it used to be a stigma that your child plays games
exactly
he or she is gone.
Correct. Yeah, now it's more like a professional tournament. People also seeing it as a professional angle, people seeing it as a career, so many things, right? If you play a good if you're a good esports player, you can probably make your career into streaming, you can play your career into shoutcasting. There are so many things which are probably emerging out of it, hence this trend is now.
If I recall correctly, there's even a college in Taiwan which is offering esports as a degree, like a specific program in gaming.
Even if I see in India, few of these schools I saw who have introduced probably gaming as a curriculum. Right, so it's catching up. It's catching up, yeah. So when we talk why gaming, we've been speaking on this topic a lot. Why gaming is just because the entire ecosystem is moving into this direction, right? So that's why we see so much of excitement in this category.
And since we're talking about esports and all, what do you think is the future of gaming? Like apart from playing on your laptop, for example, what else do you see as the future of gaming? Something along the lines of maybe VR or augmented reality.
Yeah, so VR, the way I see, the way it has come up, maybe as of now, because VR titles are very, very few, right? We haven't seen much of the VR content as of now. But yeah, as it goes, but what I feel so is that in India, next 2 to 3 years belongs to esports, right? And that has to come up to a big shape. Once that will go, then probably we can think, or we can envisage what is the next, level it will, whether it be a VR, AR, or what kind of titles. But yeah, VR as of now, I didn't see much because of the content availability.
Although I saw that VR was showcased about 2-3 years ago, but still it hasn't catched up yet.
It hasn't catched up because it's just because of the content availability. I think so.
It's still limited to entertainment purposes, roller coasters.
Very basic stuff.
Yes, correct. So when you talk about esports in general, what kind of titles do you see in esports which are really popular among gamers?
So I think PUBG is the one which has really changed the name of the game here. And then to do is Dota. Dota is coming up very, very well. Then R6, which we are doing now. CS:GO is a title which I think you'll ask any gamer, probably he would have tried his hands on CS. And so these are, you can say, the top 4 titles which I see Probably, yeah.
I even see Apex Legends coming up. Like
Apex
slowly.
Legends is coming up really very strong, very strong game, very stable game. That is also coming up very strong. Fortnite is one such titles, which have run really good in India. Yeah.
Did you try to play Apex Legends?
No, not yet. I have to start. I have to start.
You must try it out. It's
Yeah.
really nice.
Yeah.
Now, especially after the second season update, it's
Okay.
really nice.
Oh, you tried?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
good,
think
great.
It's really nice.
So I've been watching few of the Apex Legend weekend tournaments. I've been watching it on YouTube. It's really very intriguing for you to start. Yeah.
Plus, the best thing, it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's free.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I guess that's the thing which actually helped them, in skyrocketing their success. Because it's free.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, okay, might as well just try it. And
Yeah.
now they have like 2 million players. I'm
Yeah,
not sure.
yeah. That's the followers.
Right.
And I think so, more or less, I also see now with PUBG Mobile coming in, I think that is another round of revolution which we will see, which will bring in more and more probably audience into it. Yeah, because your hardware requirement go down. Because PUBG is anyways, it's a very hardware centric game, right?
So that's why they even launched PUBG Lite for PCs because
Yeah.
PUBG isn't the best optimized game for PC hardware. So they're like, now they're launching PUBG PC
PUBG
Lite.
PC Lite, yeah. So
And
I
it's
think
free.
that can bring in more audience to it, and then we'll see. Yeah.
Correct. And since we're talking about Legion as a brand, so what's next for Legion? Say in the next 2-3 years, like what's the roadmap of sorts?
Okay,
If you
so
can
the
reveal?
roadmap, if you talk, if you have seen, maybe I'll take you a year back, So a year back, if you have seen when we started our journey with say Wi-Fi 20, Wi-Fi 30, the total number of offerings what we have it in market was still limited. Now you have seen our portfolio getting expanded. Now we have Wi-Fi 40, Wi-Fi 740 spread across all the GTX. Now as we move ahead, maybe in say next year time frame, if you see the lineup getting further widened, so you will have more number of SKUs. Probably I cannot give you the exact marketing name right now, but you will have more number of SKUs, more number of products which will start coming into market, which much better aesthetics, supporting more what you can say, the supporting a wider range of all the graphic cards. So those kind of products you'll started seeing in the market. Plus we'll have a very deeper focus in desktops. So we currently, as of now, operate only with T530 and T730. You will have more cube design products. Plus there is also a great bit of focus on the Legion accessory part. So we want to take it as an overall ecosystem approach. It's not only that we are a PC company and we only want to focus on PC gaming. It's along with PC gaming, we also want to focus on the Legion accessories, because accessories is a very important part of the overall gaming ecosystem, right? So when you talk about gaming, or when you talk to a gamer, and if you'll ask him or how does he thinks about a gaming laptop, or if you'll ask a question, what does gamer want? So of course a gamer want a good GTX, he need 144 FPS, 144 hertz screen, so those kind of stuff. Accessories also in top 5 or 6 consideration set for a gamer. So hence we want to drive our focus in that as well.
Since you folks are focusing in India, so do you perform any kind of research in India? Like you go out and ask feedback from gamers, like what you are looking for in a laptop, and then maybe
So as of now we have not done any kind of a focus group activity in India, right? But yeah, it is there in the plan. So probably before we unveil the next product lineup, those kind of discussions we do. But we refer to many focus group interviews which has been done by the partner brands or the alliance brands. So probably always look at those kind of things, what exactly gamer is looking for. There are many studies which are available, so it's always a part of our product planning.
Is there a specific reason why Lenovo went into the line of like creating a separate brand for gamers called Legion, or was it driven by the gamers that Lenovo as a brand?
So yeah, of course, if you have seen in all the lineup, we say, right, this is a product which is designed for gamer by the gamers. So that is the entire philosophy behind the Legion.
So if I had to ask, like, where can people find you on the internet? So do you want to be found on the internet?
They can find me on internet, but it's very hard to say whether I responded back to them.
So you can just say like you can follow Lenovo India.
You can follow Lenovo India. Yeah. You can follow the Lenovo India fan page. You can follow them on Facebook, Insta, where we are present everywhere.
Any closing thoughts on Legion or anything like you want to
So it's a very big aspirational brand for all of us. I personally drive this category in India. So we have really good plans for. You have already seen probably in past 2 years, our or if you take 2 year journey, we are almost aiming at a 9x growth in the market. So keeping our finger crossed, I think hopefully we'll be able to reach that heights.
Great, I'm really looking forward to it. It was nice
Definitely.
having
Thank
a
you.
chat with you.
Yeah.
It was great. Alright, folks, that was all for this episode. If you liked it, go ahead, like, share, subscribe, do your thing. And hey, if you have any questions or constructive criticism, do not hesitate to reach out to me on Twitter. It's at Shimon IPS. And hey, now you can even support the podcast by heading over to the link in the show notes. Alright, folks, I'll catch you in the next episode.